The purchase order receipt function will receive items either into inventory or into inspection. The process for both types of transactions is the same. riteSCAN automatically performs the correct type of receipt based on how the item is defined in CISPRO. If the item requires inspection, a receipt into inspection will be performed. If the item is not inspectable, it will be received into inventory. Begin by touching the purchase order receipt icon. Scan or enter the CISPRO PO number for which you want to perform a receipt. If a valid PO number is entered, riteSCAN will display blue text below the PO number showing the supplier for that purchase order. Touch the blue text to display a brief summary of the PO. Click OK to dismiss the pop-up summary. Scan or enter the stock code being received. You can also use riteSCAN to receive non-stock items. If a valid stock code is entered, riteSCAN will display blue text to the right of the line number showing the outstanding quantity for the line being received. Touch the blue text to display a summary of the PO line, including any comments associated with that line. Click OK to dismiss the pop-up summary. You can also touch the View Order button to display a list of all merchandise lines for the selected purchase order. You can select a line from this list and touch the Pick button, and all of the PO line details will be brought forward onto the main screen. Enter the quantity of items being received. If you are using multiple bins, scan or enter the bin into which the items will be received. If the item you are receiving is lot traceable, you can enter the lot number and expiry date here. A default response for cost basis is defined in the riteSCAN administration tool. If you want to change it, touch the Options menu, select Cost Basis, and then choose the appropriate option. You can also lock in the default response using the riteSCAN administration tool so that users cannot change the cost basis setting. The reference and note fields are standard CISPRO fields, and you can set default responses for them as I have illustrated here. The final field is the supplier delivery note field, another standard CISPRO field for PO receipts. Check this box to indicate that the PO line is complete. Touch Post to complete the transaction, and when the Post Successful message appears, those items have been received either into inventory or into inspection as appropriate. Note that the traditional Post Successful message can be modified to display the GRN number generated by CISPRO for the PO receipt transaction just completed. This concludes the demonstration of the purchase order receipt function. For more information, we encourage you to view the other riteSCAN video demonstrations available on this website.